Hey guys, how's it going? It's Dynamic Dawn here, and today I will be showing you guys how to adjust different tone in your photos with the tool in Adobe Lightroom Mobile. The reason that I'm going to use Lightroom Mobile is because first of all it's free, and the reason that I want to do that as well is because I want to show you guys that you guys don't need to pay for Lightroom in your desktop or your computer to get a nice edit. So yeah, basically that. Also because a lot of people I know that don't really know how to use the tool in Lightroom or don't understand what each one of them do to your photo. I'm not going to go fully in depth with what each one do. I'm just going to tell you like just the basic of a lot of this kind of work in Lightroom, especially with the color. You just need to know what each tool does, then it's all easy, it's all done. That's it. So yeah, let's not wait, let's jump into Lightroom right now. Alright guys, here's the photo that we're going to be using today. As you guys can see on my screen recording right here. Is it right here? Yeah, it should be right here. Yeah. So this photo, I already adjust all the lights and everything. I already adjust the curve, and there it is. Already done with that. So now I'm just going to go to the icon next to the light tab, which is color. So now we're going to be manipulating the color of this photo. As you can see, it looks so flat that I don't even like it anymore because of how flat it is. So now I'm just gonna play around with the color a bit. The temp, it's just gonna choose between the tone of make it look blue or orange, depending on the white balance. In this case, I want it to look a bit bluish. So next up is the tint. The tint is just gonna make your photo look purplish or greenish. At this point, I usually just leave it because I don't think it's helped that much. So yeah, go to the next bit is the vibrance. Vibrance is just gonna bring, it's like saturation, but it's just make your color pop a bit more. Just color that is like not that recognizable in the photo, like I think it's the blue and the yellow. From what I think. So just gonna increase that. And yep, it's the blue and the yellow. As you can see, saturation is similar to vibrance, but it's just gonna increase the whole photo. I mean, just gonna make your color your photo pop, like the whole photo basically. So look at that. Just pop out all the color. The flat photo it used to be, now it just look colorful now. And then next up is the mix tab up on top. So that's three things you need to know. 3 motherfucking words. So there's hue, saturation, and luminance. Yeah, people got a lot of this wrong. They don't understand what they mean. So I'm just gonna tell you guys that these 3 words is just a luxury word. Just think like that. Hue is a luxury word for tone. Saturation is saturation. Luminance is a luxury word for brightness, basically. So I'm just gonna demonstrate this with blue, and the rest I'm just gonna put on time lapse. So the blue color is, if we adjust the hue, right? If we slide it to the left, like this, it's just gonna look tealish, or you guys would know it as aqua. That's how you call teal in the proper way, and like that. So if you just slide it to the left side, so it's gonna look a bit tealish. Tealish isn't even a word. Jeez. And if you slide to the right, it's gonna look purplish. So in this case, I'm just gonna leave it on the teal side. I'm just gonna maybe -10 or 11. That doesn't matter. Depends on you. Just gonna change one point, which is the blue in the photo. Saturation is also the same as saturation in the previous page. If you put it up the highest, blue is gonna be super popped out, and I don't want that. I usually go for desaturated blue. I mean desaturate a bit, like -15. And luminance, if I increase it, everything that is blue is just gonna look a bit more brighter, and I don't think that works for this one. So I'm just gonna decrease it, because if it's too high, right, it's just gonna lose all the detail. And literally the rest is just the same. So put it on time lapse now. And yep, there we go. So yeah, I just want to make you guys know that there's 3 colors that don't usually show up in the photo. That is aqua, one I'm on right now, purple, and magenta. So I usually leave all this tree color as a fully desaturated, because it usually showed up in grain or noise basically. And if you put it too high, you're just gonna fuck your photo up again, because you don't want those noise in your image. I'm just gonna press done, and then the tab on the side is the go to the grading tab. So if you use Premiere Pro, you might know what this tree view do into your footage, or in this case your photo. And also there's blending and balance. I'll show you guys how to use that in a minute. So there's 3 views up here right now. There's one more back there, but we'll talk about that later. So this tree view, the one on the left is the shadow. The shadow gonna affect the darkest part of your photo. So we're just gonna change the color of that. Midtone is the one that's not too bright or not too dark. Highlights is those things right there. Yeah, the brightest part of your photo. So right now I want like a teal and orange color, maybe, if that's how you explain it. So I'm just gonna, for shadow, I'm just gonna go for like greenish blue here. I'm not gonna go too much, otherwise it's just gonna, yeah, it's just gonna make everything look green, and I don't want that. So it's gonna go a bit, not too much. It's also like a saturation as well. The higher you go, the more saturated the tone becomes. This one. Yep, just lock it there, and then change the hue a bit. Yep, that should be enough. And next up is the orange. I mean the highlights, I meant. Yeah, the highlights, I'm just gonna go for orangish yellow, because I want those golden hour look. So yeah, go up. Oh, nice. Before, after. Now I'm just gonna play out with midtone. And I'm not gonna lie, to be honest for real, I'm not that used to this color grading tool in Lightroom just yet, because they just added in. Before, it used to be a thing called split toning, and it's less complicated, but the photo kind of looks suck with that. So midtone just gonna affect the overall thing basically. So I'm just gonna go for greenish yellow. There we go. So that's 3 more things here. Luminance is the brightness for each bit. You want the shadow to be a bit more brighter, then adjust luminance. If you want the highlight to be darker, just decrease the luminance. Yeah, just that. It's easy. So there's 2 more. That's blending and balance. Blending is just blending 2 colors together between the shadow and the highlights. In this case, I'm just gonna increase it a little bit, and then the balance, I'm just gonna make it look a bit blue. Yeah, -8 is enough. And now just gonna go to global. Global, I still don't get that much what it do to your photo, but for what I think, it just give like the overall tone. Like you want it to look a bit pinkish, or you want it to look a bit yellowish. That's how you change it, like the whole thing. Yeah, I'm gonna go for pink this time. So yeah, that's it guys. This is the before and after the edits. So I hope you guys learned something useful from the video, and to sum it up, remember 3 words: hue, saturation, and luminance. Just these 3. You understand how to manipulate each color of your photo, and that's it. Yeah, if you guys learned something from this video, please give this video a like. Please subscribe to Dynamic Dawn, and follow me on Instagram at DynamicDawn18. And yeah, I'll try to get more content to you guys as soon as possible. And yeah, thanks for watching guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye. You know what, just realized one more thing is that by the time I post this video on YouTube, it's gonna be Christmas Day or Christmas Eve. I'm not sure when, but yeah, whoever want a free Lightroom presets, just DM me on Instagram on Christmas, and I'll give it to you for free. I don't mind. I'm not sure which one I'm gonna give out, but yeah, just DM me guys. And as always, Merry Christmas to you all, and have a good one guys. Thanks for watching. See you again next time. Goodbye.